I've got bad news if you pay for Switch Online while living in Japan, as Nintendo just announced the price of Switch Online is going up across the board. Anywhere from 20 to 30% for the most part, with one exception there. And yeah, you can see the prices right here. The old price is on the left, the new price is on the right, starting July 1st, so pretty darn soon. And again, it's roughly a 20 to 30% increase across the board, with the only exception being the Switch Online expansion pack for a year, which is only going up about 11 or 12% or so. And I can show you the exact numbers here in a second. So right now, I imagine for most people watching this video is not going to affect them, but the question is, could this mean more price increases are coming, worldwide? So I thought, let's take a look at what that might mean, at least for the US, if they have a similar percentage increase in price sometime down the line. So I did all the math here. Let's focus on the main categories, I think, being the individual 1-month plan would go up 30%. That's the biggest increase, bringing it from $4 to roughly $5. Now, they could, I'd imagine they round it up or down, either to $4.99 or $5.99. So yeah, that would be getting at least a $1 increase, assuming they maintain that percentage. 12 months would go from roughly $20 to $25, so $24.99 with a 25% increase. And then if we take a look at the family plans, we can see it's currently $35. Well, with a nearly 30% increase, that'll bring it up to $45 again for a year. Still pretty decent, honestly. I don't think that's that bad. But then if you look at the expansion pack prices, the individual plan would go from $50, but with a 20% increase, it will bring it to $60. However, the expansion pack family plan, which is currently $80, with a mere 11% increase, I mean mere relatively, that brings it up to $88 or roughly $89. So yeah, these are kind of the prices you should expect to see, roughly, if this price does happen, if this price change does happen in the US. So yeah, not great news. Not the worst news, but I mean, still paying more for anything isn't great. But hey, at least you have the expansion pack family plan, which remember is for a year. I forgot to clarify that earlier. That is a fairly modest increase by comparison, so not the worst thing if that's the one you're currently on. Again, though, this is just me speculating. It's possible these price increases don't happen anytime soon. I'm sure they'll happen eventually, but until then, we're only speculating what they could be. So everyone, thanks for watching, and of course, stay tuned to GameXplain for more on Nintendo and everything else. Well, Nintendo here as well. We'll catch you later. Bye, everyone.